back to the Galley of the Sun. I found out something exciting. So, first of all, America's Test Kitchen came out with a new recipe book, The Best Mexican Recipes. Now, I love Mexican food, I trust America's Test Kitchen, so of course, I quickly bought it. So shortly after I bought it, I'm out getting a pedicure with the director, so I bring my book along to have something to do, as my Tootsies are getting taken care of. I flipped to the page on chilies. Now, we have cooked with a bunch of different dried chilies before, so it wasn't uncommon. I almost skipped over the page. But America's Test Kitchen always has good stuff. So, I looked at that page, and I saw something I had never seen before. Mulatto peppers. So, if you take a poblano pepper and you dry it, you end up with an ancho chili, which we've cooked with many, many times before. But if you take that poblano and then you dry it and you smoke it, then you have a mulatto pepper. And I thought to myself, we've cooked with a bunch of different ancho chilies. What happens if those ancho chilies were smoked? How could that possibly not be better? So today, we're going to give that an experiment. So about a year ago, we did an episode on Chile Colorado. Has nothing to do with the state of Colorado. Colorado means colored red. Chile means chili or pepper, right? So this dish has a bunch of ancho chilies in it. What better dish to prepare it the way we did 1 year ago and also prepare it the same way, but instead of with ancho chilies, mulatto chilies, and see if there's a difference. And I'm lucky enough today to have a shipmate stopping by, back from the old Navy days, and he'll give it a try. Oh, speaking about that, I'm filming this on December the 9th. I film these way ahead of time. It's No Shave November, so this is 9 days in. Wife hasn't made me shave yet. We'll see if we make it. So, what I've already done is I have taken 4 Guajillo chilies and 6 ancho chilies, took off the stem, de-seeded them, and I have them in here. So on those, we're going to pour 4 cups of very hot chicken broth. Now I only have 1 blender, so now in the chicken broth goes my 4 Guajillo chilies and 6 mulatto chilies. And we're going to let these set for about 15 minutes and soften up. As our chilies are softening, you can see behind me I've got 2 Dutch ovens set up. One for our Ancho Chile Colorado, one for our Mulatto Chile Colorado. I also have 2 bowls here of cubed up pork shoulder. So did them just in bite-sized chunks, maybe a 1/2 inch by a 1/2 inch. There we go. Got equal amounts here. We're going to take care of these first. Going to dump these in a bowl. Going to give these a good pinch of salt and pepper. Then I'm going to dump in 1/3 cup of flour and then get it all mixed up. Making sure I get every piece coated. Oh, this is 4-ish pounds in each one of these. So the recipe will be down below. I'll put either ancho or mulatto chilies in the ingredients section, but both of these are going to be made exactly the same so we can tell which chili is better. Is there a difference? Got that all floured up now. I'm going to put some oil in my Dutch oven and we're going to get this browned up and then set aside, and I'll do the same thing with the other set of chili. We'll see after that. I've got 1 batch of pork browned and done. Now I'm pulling off the second. Now I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to each of these. And I know the recipe says 4 peeled tomatoes in each. Just get yourself a large can of San Marzano peeled tomatoes and divide it equally. If it ends up being 5, it'll be fine. I promise. So we're going to get the tomatoes in there, leave the sauce behind because we want to char those tomatoes a little bit. And there ended up being 12 San Marzano peeled tomatoes in that can, so 6 each. As far as the remaining juice, I'm going to divide that equally amongst what's going to be our 2 sauces. So in with the ancho chilies and in with the mulatto chilies. Waste not, want not. Okay, the tomatoes aren't going to take very long, just getting a char on them, plus their juices are going to help us get the fond off the bottom of the pan. So once those are charred, they are going into a bowl. Now, you're probably not going to do two at the same time like me, so just use one bowl. But I have two different batches, so I've got two different bowls. Actually, to tell you the truth, dirtying two more bowls is a dumb idea. Those tomatoes are going to be part of our sauce, so I'm going to put one of them, one set of them in the blender, and this is going to get blended up. The other one in my dish over here, because I'm going to blend that after I blend this. There we go. Tomatoes out, onions in, and make sure you're scraping all that fond off the bottom of the pan. We're going to cook those for 3 or 4 minutes till they soften up. In the meantime, I'm going to get my Ancho chili sauce blended now. Now I'll dirty another dish so I can get my Mulato chili sauce together. All right, initial indications, definitely you can tell, hopefully you can tell, that the Ancho chili sauce is bright red. The Mulato chili sauce, much darker. I'm happy where my onions are. Now garlic goes into both pans until it gets real aromatic. Again, every chance you get that fond off the bottom of that pan. All right, so now goes in the rest of the ingredients for both. I have, and all of the ingredients, the amounts, and the descriptions are down below in the comments section as always. I have Mexican oregano. I have cumin, ground. I have minced fresh sage. I have bay leaves. Ooh, talk about aromatic. My Ancho chili sauce. My Mulato chili sauce. Now I'm going to work on getting the rest of the fond off the bottom of the pot now that that sauce is in. Once it feels like you've done a good job of that, pork goes back in. Now we're going to give it a good mix and bring it to a boil. So we don't know yet if it's going to taste different. I'll tell you what, it certainly looks different. This is the Ancho Chile Colorado, and this is the Mulato Chile Colorado. Much darker. Once you have that mixed well, and your fond is off the bottom of the pot, and you've brought it to a boil, we're going to cover it, lower the heat, let it go for an hour and a half to 2 hours, then we'll find out. Doesn't make a difference for Mulato chilies. We'll see you then. All right, so our Ancho Chile Colorado, and our Mulato Chile Colorado are done. Got them over rice. So now we're going to bring in one of my former shipmates to let us know which is better. And Chris, have you ever had Chile Colorado in your life?
I have not.
He has never had Chile Colorado, so he's not going to know. And he has very high moral character, so we can trust him. All right, try this one first.
Okay.
This is Chile Colorado with Ancho chilies.
Gotcha, and then this will be the smoked. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
We made the dish before. I know the Chile Colorado is great, right? Is this better?
We'll find out. Try to get about the same amount so I don't cheat.
Good job. And can you taste the difference? I mean, obviously they look different.
It's really good. It's got a nice smoky tone to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it adds another dimension to it. A little bit more depth than that. That's good. That one's got a little bit deeper
Awesome.
taste.
Fantastic. There we go. So it is worth it. Find some Mulato chilies. I got mine from Amazon, and yeah, anytime it calls for Ancho, you want some extra flavor, throw some Mulatos in there. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. Until we see you next time, fair winds and following seas. Chile Colorado 2-2-2. Actually, that's screwed up. Chile Colorado 1, shot 1. Chile Colorado 2, shot 111. That was difficult.